Hey Terrarians, how's it going? My name is Pixelated Fireball, and welcome back to another episode of Terraria Journey's End. So, 2 mechanical bosses down, and only one remains, the big bad metal bonehead himself, Skeletron Prime. And with the help of the lovely Flying Dutchman Black Spot here, which I died negative die because I think, zoom in, that actually looks pretty cool. With the help of this lovely mount, I imagine it won't be much of a problem. I also gave myself a little bit of an upgrade for my dye as well. I just went with some red and black dye. Looks pretty good on the hallowed armor. I don't know if I should leave the helmet on there or not. I like my top hat. Gives me a little bit of a dark knight vibe. And I switched my wings out from the pixie wings to the flame wings, and I dyed them with Shadow Flame Hades dye. Actually make them look like they're on fire instead of just kinda an orange color. I think they are better than the pixie wings. I'm not exactly sure. I know a lot of wings got quote-unquote, rebalanced. But I think they're still a little bit better than pixie wings. They're pretty good until I can get after playing Terra. So yeah, that's the next order of business. It is time to eliminate the last of the mechanical bosses. I got myself a couple of life fruits from my handy-dandy underground jungle that I built down below here. Haven't had all that much of a yield of it, and I haven't really explored the jungle all that much. But we're making progress, making a little bit of progress. Like I said, I don't imagine I'll have much trouble with Skeletron Prime, but there is one more thing that I have to do before I head over to the jungle, and that is dealing with a solar eclipse, which I have not had the luck to have yet. Or I guess, would it be good luck or bad luck? I don't know. Do I have to kill the mechanical bosses to get the Broken Hero Swords to show up? That way I can get the Terra Blade? Because I have the Excalibur and I have the Knight's Edge. I just need a couple Broken Hero Swords and I should be able to make it. But yeah, that's the only order of business left to deal with. Maybe after this next night, whenever we defeat Skeletron Prime, one will actually show up, and I'll be able to deal with that. Another thing that I forgot to mention just about is I built a house for the Steampunker in between episodes, and I will say, I think it turned out pretty nice. A nice little steampunk house. I put a teleporter up in here. She just kind of chills up here. Nothing really all that different. She likes living in the desert. I had actually hoped that she would live in the snow biome because I need another person over there. Because so far, there's only 2 NPCs that actually like living over there. So hopefully the cyborg. I'm hoping the cyborg likes to live over there. That way I can actually have a pylon for this little chunk of the map. You know, before it gets devoured by the corruption. Because so far, I've just about lost my desert to the Hallow and my snow biome to the corruption. I had to build up all these walls, and I keep running back and forth contaminating both places to get them to stop. For some reason, the Hallow over here decided that it wanted to grow and try to take over my little underground over here, so I had to take out a giant chunk of sand just to stop it from spreading. Hopefully I got it. I did try my best, but spreading a little bit too fast for comfort. But that's the only thing that you've missed. That's all I've done. Running out of NPCs to spawn in, so I don't really have all that many builds to have to deal with. But so far, it's been a lot of fun. That's something that I've noticed about the new Journey's End, is with all the NPC housing, it sort of motivates me to make better-looking structures. Oh, and I almost forgot. Another thing that I just noticed. The background looks a little bit different, doesn't it? Not the usual, what was it? Open fields or whatever it was, the trees. That's because of something that you get from Veronica here, from the zoologist NPC. You get these things called tree globes and world globes, and they're relatively pricey, about 3 gold apiece. And what you can do with them is you can change the look of your trees and your backgrounds in any biome to whatever you want them to look like. It's not like you don't pick it, it just kind of changes. So I'll show you with the trees here. It changes the design of the trees. So if you don't like the ones you got and you want to switch them up a little bit, I went with the OG Terraria trees. You gotta actually throw them on the ground, I found. You can't actually throw them on wood. Now it doesn't want to go back. See, this is what I mean by them being expensive. Is you gotta buy a whole bunch of them to get them to actually look like you want. Oh my god, come on, there we go. Okay, and like I said, you can do that with just about every single biome. You know, with the exception of like the desert, because the desert doesn't have trees unless you count the oasis. But you can change the backgrounds, and there were a lot of really cool ones. A lot of new ones that I would go over, but I think it's best if I let you find out those for yourself if you haven't seen them yet, because some of them, especially in the snow biome, in the jungle, are just flat-out gorgeous, and some of the new corruption ones are fantastic. So that's something that you can do whenever you fill out your bestiary enough. So there you go, a little bit of customization options for you. And now, I suppose the only thing left to do is to just wait for nightfall, and then take on Skeletron Prime. who, like I said, is probably not going to be a problem. I made some light discs. They didn't get a buff at all. They're not any stronger or weaker than they were before, and they still can't be modified, you know, since they're stackable. But they still do a decent amount of damage, and the way they ricochet might make them pretty good for taking on Skeletron Prime. Bouncing between all of his limbs. I do need to get a flask. That I know that I want to do, because I think while the head itself is not susceptible to debuffs, I'm pretty sure that the limbs are. So that'll definitely help me out a lot. I need some cursed flames. I have a whole bunch of those. Whole pile. So I'll make a couple flasks, and then I guess we'll wait till nightfall to go and face off against the big bad Bonehead himself. So whenever the night descends upon Terraria and the enemies return for their final beatdown, we'll face off against Skeletron Prime and then mosey on over to that jungle. So I'll see you then. Alright, it's finally nighttime, so, like I said, second verse, same as the first. Let's call forth Skeletron Prime, buff up, and see what he can do. So, buff up, Skeletron Prime, bring it on. Let's see, where's he coming from? Coming from the left. Bring it on, Skeletron. I'm not actually making any contact with him with this thing. Okay, so let's outrun that. Definitely want to avoid the big spinning spiky head ball of death. Just fly in circles around him. Seems to be pretty effective. Pretty much makes the only actual weapon that he could use against me the laser beam, on the off chance that it could actually hit me. Don't fly into the bombs. That just kind of defeats the whole purpose of it being able to fly around his head. There we go. Okay, so far so good. Only hit me one time. Doing a lot more damage than the other two were, that's for sure. Come on, Skeletron, bring it on. What you got for me? Big scary red eyeballs. You ain't scary. You ain't no threat to nobody. What you gonna do? Harpy? Gonna call your harpy friends? Gotta have the big birds. What are they gonna do? Throw chicken nuggets at me? Weak. Pathetic. Focus all on the head, might as well. I can outrun all the rest of his limbs. As I almost get hit by the Prime Saw. That's fine. We'll just fly across the sky. There we go, that's right. Fly directly towards me. That's a great idea. How's that going for you? Pretty effective? Really, really good idea. I didn't even need to make contact with that laser, but I did it anyway. Let's use the light discs. Are they any better? Doing any more or less damage? I can't really tell. I'm kind of flying too fast for them to actually return to me. That's probably not a good thing. So far, Shadow Flame Knife has been extremely effective against the mechanical bosses. I think I might have slighted myself there by not using it more often in the past. Unless it got buffed. Did it get buffed? Gotta actually hit the boss to deal damage. Most effective way to kill a boss is to actually hit it. Pro elite gamer strats for you. If you want to deal damage to an enemy, you have to deal damage to it. I know a lot of your amateur gamers wouldn't have come up with an idea as brilliant as that, but you know what? I'm here to help you. That's what this is. Think of this less of a Let's Play and more of a guide to how to play Terraria. Don't stand in fire, don't get blown up by your own bombs, never touch a cactus, and deal damage to damage things. Oh, laser's almost down. Come on. I'm gonna disarm him again. Utter victory, complete humiliation. Wait, is the laser gone? Laser's gone. So all he's got left is the swingy ones that can't catch me. Boop. 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 Ah, look at him. Look at him, just a head. There's the head floating there. Ain't he cute? Oh, look at him. Look at him try to catch me. Look at his slow backstroke. So everybody else in your little mechanical family died. Slow backstroke. And there he is. And we'll just bring him down here, and that'll be the end of that. Goodbye, Skeletron Prime. I did not get the pet from him. I am highly disappointed. I was really hoping to get a mechanical Skeletron Jr. We're gonna have to fight him again at some point. But there you go. All three mechanical bosses have been defeated, and the jungle grows restless. Now, to just complete my little collection of lucky events happening right now, all I need is a solar eclipse to show up right the next morning, and that'd be just fantastic. That was another thing that I did that I completely forgot to mention. I finally made myself a little trophy room down here. Everything with the exception of the event bosses I have set down here. So there we go. Skeletron Prime has been added to the collections. We've only got a few more left to go. We got Plantera, Golem, Duke Fishron, Lunatic Cultist. Oh, the Empress of Light, Lunatic Cultist, and the Big Bad Moonlord. Let's open her up, see what we got. We got the Mask, Souls of Fright, some more hallowed bars that I probably won't use, and a mechanical battery piece. Which means it's time to get the best minecart in the game that I'll probably never use. So let's see, where is it? Right here. Throw it on there. Get rid of the demonic hell cart. I really need that all that much. Can I make anything new? Anything special? with the Souls of Fright. I can make an Avengers emblem now. I know I can do that. And the pickaxe axe. I need to make those. Yep, make an Avengers emblem. I guess that'll be the next thing we do. So let's see. All right, pickaxe axe. Excellent. Fantastic. So now it's time to go get some fluorite. Yeah, fluorite. Chlorophyte. There's the non-compulsory inability of me to be able to speak. Can't forget about that part. It's pretty important. So let's see. Avengers emblem. What should I make it out of? I'll make it out of the Summoner's emblem because I know I'm not going to use that at all. And now will there actually be a purpose to hold on to this thing? What am I going to use it for? Maybe a Destroyer emblem? I can make a mechanical glove now. Melee knockback, 12% increased melee damage and speed, enables auto swing for weapons, and that's better. It's better than the power glove because it gives me a little bit more melee damage. We might as well make one of those. Got a hasty one. I can always craft another one of them because I have a good few emblems. The hasty mechanical glove. I could probably stack up the Titan glove and the mechanical glove. What's the next one? The Molten Gauntlet, I think. I'm actually able to make that right now. Pretty sure I need something else. No, I can actually make one right now. I just need a Magma Stone. Do I even have one? I thought I had a Magma Stone. Hope I didn't accidentally throw it away. I didn't put that somewhere ridiculous and then forget about it, did I? I probably did. I probably accidentally got rid of it. Oh well. Well, that's fine. We'll hold on to that. We'll upgrade it later. Something cool to have. I have a lot of options available to me right now. No, instead of a solar eclipse, I'm going to get pirates. Well, that's just lovely. All right, so the pirates have been dealt with, but something that I want to do before I go off to the jungle that just completely and totally slipped my mind was the new hard mode Blood Moon stuff that shows up that you saw in the trailer for Journey's End. The Dread Nautilus and all the other stuff that can pop up when you go fishing during a Blood Moon in hard mode. I totally forgot about all that stuff, and I want to do that before anything else. Now, I got this item called a Bloody Tear from one of the earlier Blood Moons, and it just summons a Blood Moon, so you can use it, makes it a Blood Moon, and now I can use this item called a Chumcaster to increase the chance to fish up enemies during a Blood Moon. Now, I don't know if all of my NPCs are going to survive this, but for the sake of exploration and getting cool new items, we're gonna have to do that. I might actually block off all my paths into the house before I do that. How about we do that first? That sounds like a better idea. Won't stop the wraiths from getting in, but it'll stop all the other terrifying monsters. And here comes the clown. Oh god, alright, well that's the exact one that I was kind of hoping that I would get. Oh my. Okay. Okay, pirate ship, go pirate ship. Wow. He is very fast. Let's use the pirate ship. I have the speed and height advantage. Do I? Oh god, here come the blood squids. Oh god, they are very fast. This thing actually outruns pirate ship, and it hits very hard. It flies a lot faster than I do. Oh boy. That has a decent amount of health. This thing is harder than the mimics. Okay, so we're in a predicament now. Time to just flat out run away. Can I just run away? Can I escape? Ah, and there that is. Hello there. Just, yeah, puke your blood up all over the screen. Is he just gonna chill there? Or is he just gonna take off? I think he's just gonna take off. Well, after vanquishing all the foes, I seem to have actually found hard mode enemy that can actually kill me. Wow, that thing hit very hard. Okay, well, at least we know what it looks like now. Now to kill it. I have to kill it. Oh god, there's another one. Hello. Eel? Blood eel? Oh my god, 245 damage. This thing is like a wyvern on steroids. It's alright, we can do it. We can deal with this. We just gotta not get hit by the head. Just a wyvern. It's just a really, really red, creepy looking wyvern. And dodge. Go yo-yo powers. I got this. I just gotta avoid. Just gotta dodge. That's the strategy here. Just gotta dodge. Here he comes. Bring it on, Blood Eel. I got you. It's the other one that I had some trouble with. Ow. Oh my god. How much did that hit for? Oh, cheap. Zombie knocked me back into it. Were these things meant to be killed before or after the mechanical bosses? Do they get buffed? Because wow. That is a heaping pile of damage. Let's try that again. What else am I gonna get from in there? Can only imagine. Okay, there we go. Zombie merman. That's nice. That's good. Still hits pretty hard. That's a comfortably easy monster to destroy. Another Blood Eel. I actually kill this one. I'm gonna actually defeat this one. That's my goal for right now. Go hallowed armor set bonus. Protect me from this thing. Maybe I better potion up for this thing. Pile of damage. This thing moves very fast. This has got to be like a post-mechanical boss thing, or maybe it's just master mode making it crazy overpowered. Come on, bring it on, Blood Eel. Go. Everything else needs to go away. Y'all are cramping my style here. You're making it so I don't have my buff. Running into them. I can't watch 6 things at once. I don't have that many eyes. There we go. Actually killed one. How about that? What else you got? A bass. Oh my god, the most vicious of Blood Moon creatures. Not a bass. Ooh, what are you? Hello. Hemo what? Hema Goblin Shark. Well, he can't fly, so, I mean, this is pretty much... Oh, but he can shoot things up into the sky. Okay, so, I like the blood effects. Whatever it is that they're doing, whatever they're casting at me, I want the ability to use that myself. Oh my god. Fall down. Come down here. Okay, so this one's a little bit tricky. Oh god. Don't make contact with it. No melee contact. Just burn it. Just burn the thing. This is like a mini boss. This is not just a random enemy that you summon up. This is a mini boss. I should get a trophy for this thing. It moves faster than I do, and it like suffers no knockback at all. Oh god, very low health. Okay, this one might have me. Ah, dodge. No, and he got me. My god, that is an enormous pile of damage. Is it still a blood moon? Does it still count as a blood moon? I thought 3:30 was when the sun came up. Still count as a blood moon? I probably don't have enough time to fight something else. So there's some new enemies for you, at the very least. Oh, good. This thing again. Oh, and there is the sun. Is it gonna fly away? Nope, it's gonna keep trying to shoot me. Need the harpies to go away. Oh, is it gone? Is that it despawning? It just kind of pukes up blood and rocket ships itself up to the sky. Okay. Well, I think that was, I think I'll call that a failure. At least, you know, I actually got to see the enemies. Got to take a look at them. I don't think that actually makes it so that I get their bestiary, though. Yep, I think I actually have to kill them to get the bestiary entry, but that's pretty interesting. Well, it definitely makes Blood Moons a lot more useful. That's for sure. Wandering Eye Banner, we'll throw that down here, why not? That actually looks pretty cool. But yeah, there we go. Well, that actually took a lot more time than I thought it was going to, so to avoid running the risk of making a super long episode, I think I'm going to avoid waiting for a solar eclipse to happen or going over to the jungle to start exploring. That will be in the next episode. Solar eclipse, Plantera, maybe Golem, getting that chlorophyte, and moving on to the next leg of our journey. It's almost over. The journey's end has almost been completed. We only have a handful of bosses left to fight, including one of the new ones, who, yeah. Real super duper excited for that. I've heard nothing but just pleasant things about it. So anyway, like I said, I think the episode's been going on for long enough, so thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking me out. I really appreciate it, and as always, whatever it is, wherever you are, day or night, I hope you're having a good one of those, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.